Hello and welcome back, everyone. My name is Traff, and with me today is Little Bob. Say hello, Little Bob. Hello. Anyway, welcome back to Traff and the Hat, guys. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up. I've been down with a sickness the last couple days, so if I have to pause and cough, I'm sorry. I'll try to cut it out. So, last time, what we did was we made this guy. This is a reactor from Big Reactors. It's not the biggest reactor, but yeah, I actually have had it running for a while since last, just so I didn't use up all this stuff while running the quarry. So if we look in here, you can kind of see it's burned up almost a stack of the yellorium into this cyanite stuff, which is actually kind of useful because I think we turn this into plutonium and we use this. Oh no, okay, yeah, we just use cyanite to make the turbine stuff. So this is what we'll be using to make the turbine housing over here. For the giant turbine that's going to take up the other half of this room. But that's a different story. For now, there's something else I wanted to get done. You also noticed I moved everything out of there. That's in preparation for what we're going to be doing today. So, what we're going to be doing today is something that's long been needed to add to our computer. It is a ME molecular assembly chamber. So, the way you do these is you need to make three things. You need to make these ME assembler containment walls. You need to make these Gimli pattern providers, and these ME heat vents. If I go ME, I can show you the recipes real quick. So that's not it. Nope. Where that's the pattern provider. So there's a lot of quartz in there. Not too much, but there's a bit. Assembly, not too bad. A little expensive on the metals. And then pattern provider. Where is it? Where is it? Heat vent. There we go. And this one is more iron. So all in all, this machine is rather expensive. But yeah, so the way this is done, and I'm going to put it right here in this space provided. So I'm going to go do. So what you got to do is you got to make the frame out of these walls. So if I just do this and so that's the frame. All right. Now all these gaps need to be filled in as well. So if I take these heat vents and start filling in these gaps here. This all took a lot of crafting. That's why I did this off camera. So I'm going to leave this open for now because we need to also put in the other two. So I have pattern providers and these crafting CPUs is what I meant. Pattern provider, heat vent, crafting CPU is that right there. So more quartz, more diamond. There's a lot of diamond used in this thing. And you can make these any size. These are multi-block structures, as you can tell. And you can make these pretty much any size you want. But yeah. So, once you have all this set up, the inside here, this inside 12, 24, 48, 6, 12, 24. There's 24 spaces in this one. So this inside here can be a combination of pattern providers and these CPUs. The pattern providers will give you more pages that you can store patterns in for auto crafting. If I didn't tell you already, that's what this thing does. It does auto crafting for your computer, which is amazing. But anyway, so yeah, this gives you more pages, and this will make it auto craft faster. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do like half and half. So I'm gonna do and then Oop, I clicked on it. Doop. And then we just throw in some more heat vents. I am a little short on heat vents. I didn't do my maths right. Whoops. Heat vent. Let's make a heat vent real quick. ME heat. Let's see, I need 4. There you go. Alright. And then when I do this, yeah, look at this thing. So this thing now has 12 pages of slots here that we can put in crafting recipes. Now, the way this is done is I can get rid of this now. And I can put this pattern encoder down. The ME pattern encoder is... Actually, I think I can just do this. There you go. That's the ME pattern encoder recipe. So, it's actually not too bad compared to this thing. So, if we put that there for now, and then you take these, which are blank patterns, made so, more iron, more crystal, need quite a bit, and you can throw one of these in. Now, this is the blank spot, and then over here is the crafting recipe or whatever. Now, the cool thing you can do with this stuff is you can automate machinery to process stuff for you. So, yeah, so if, like, say I wanted to do smooth stone, that's the basic recipe, okay? So, smooth stone, there. So, if I remember correctly, it's, there's gotta be there is a way of doing it, I believe. I think instead of okay, so I might need to do it manually. I think there is a way of doing it without having to actually make all the items, but whatever. So I'm just gonna take this and this and this and here we go. So pattern. So say I want to have something cook up cobblestone into smooth stone. I just do this for the pattern, hit encode, and this now makes one of those. This will now craft one stone with 1 cobble. Now, one of the things we always run into, a problem we run into, is we always run out of glass. So, and for that you need sand. So what you can do is you can have cobblestone get macerated, or pulverized, in this case, into sand, and then put that there. Doink. And that's a crafting recipe. And then if I go get a piece of glass real quick, we'll then have something go ahead and cook it into cook this into glass, and that'll include that. So you now have something with craft 1 So there you go. And yeah. So these are basic processing ones. Completely different from the normal crafting ones that would go in here. So what I'll show you what we're gonna do with these. Down here I have kind of had these running, importing all my ores and stuff for now. I kind of need to get rid of these, so I need a dolly. I need to get a dolly. Doink! Dolly. Dolly. Alright. So, yeah. If I take this, put that there, take this, put that there, take all this stuff out. I'm just gonna throw it all in here for now. Gimme. Give me that. Empty. Okay, cool. So, what we're gonna do is I need to pick up all these. And you can kind of see I already have some basic, I have some cabling down here. I need to move these cables as well. These power cables are quite fun. So, what we're going to have is we're going to have, let's say the redstone furnace is here and here. Alright? And then we'll have the pulverizers here and here. So, what we need now is to put these things called the ME interface, and I need something else real quick. I need a crystal wrench. This guy. It's just made by quartz. It's that recipe. Yeah, 5 quartz. So, what we'll do is I will put this and this, like so. All right. So, how this works is I'm gonna put dit, and I need the other ones, and then I need these. Doink, 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 doink. And then I need this. So, what's going to happen is these are all linked now to the computer through this one cable that goes up behind it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this, and this now, instead of this trying to interact with this one will only interact with that. Now, what this is very useful for is I can put this here, which is an import bus, so anything coming from this pulverizer will get imported into the furnace. Or get imported into the computer, even. There we go. There we go. Turn all that off. So that way, what this thing does is I can put the recipe here. Crafts 1 stone with 1 cobble. I can put that in there. See? And I can also put this one in here. And anytime I now need stone, smooth stone, or glass. That's the pulverizer. Duh. So, sorry. I need to put this one. So, anytime I need sand from cobblestone, it'll now try to put cobblestone into this pulverizer here, and the pulverizer will mash it all up, turn it into sand, and then put it back into the computer system. So that's how that works. I'm turning these on now, putting all these on. Set this guy up so that he gets all his things correct. And this one, I can put these on. Where'd it go? That and that. So, yes. Alright, so yep, that's all good. That's all good. Come on. And then there we go. Alright. Cool. These should all be set up now. It's all nice and good and stuff. So the other thing I want to set up is these sawmills. And we can do the very same process here. So if I do that, and then put these johns down, put these with this. Oops. Whoop. Think. Yep, there we go. And then these guys will get from down here. There we go. And doink, doink, doink. This is it's actually a lot simpler than it looks. So, once you have this all set up, you have a pretty sweet system going. So, if I go upstairs, and we can look at this thing now. Doesn't have anything in it. Good. That's good. But, if I look at this, craft. We now have these things. Now, these are all these are all those recipes we have put in, and then if anything we put in that molecular chamber thing, we can it'll show up in here too. So what I can do is I can click one of these, and then I get this thing. So say I want 20 glass. Alright. It's gonna start trying to put some sand in, and you see, let's put sand in. Let's put sand in for 40 actually. I might have clicked a little too many, but yeah. It's now going into the system, and it's gonna start churning out glass. Yay! And it should. If I scroll all the way down here, are they gonna be at the bottom? I don't know. I think I'm going to set this one to crafted and this one to stored. That way I can see what's going on. So yeah, I have 79, 80. It's just going to keep going up. And this I will I'll start putting in the recipes for a bunch of the stuff we use, especially like these import buses and things, because it'll make life so much easier. Yeah. Alright, now that we have all that set up, let's do one other thing before we leave. I want to empty out that, what is it, the byproduct for making, it's creosote oil. Empty the creosote oil. So what I think we're going to do is make this thing called a drum. Now this drum is pretty useful. It's like a massive bucket. So I do have a couple for these somewhere. I don't know why. But I think I might need another one. So let's just make another cauldron real quick. Again, 2 more of these. There we go. And there we go. We got 2 drums. Now, to empty this drum for this thing, I think we're also going to use a fluid duct, because that's just quick, easy. 2 of those. And a pneumatic servo, of course. Always what we needed. This stuff is really simple and easy. And then we can use this creosote later, but I'm just doing this now because we want to move our machine here. Boink, boink. And boink. Let's see if I can get in there. Ignore. Cool. Maybe this needs to be on the bottom. Oops. Oh, this thing's only 1 block high. Alright. Ah! Alright. So that, and there we go. Creosote. Empty all this thing. This drum has a small amount of creosote. So if we look, let's see how much, we had like 50,000 something. Let's see how much this thing can get going. Yeah. Come on. Come on. What's that? Drone. You can make like a helicopter. You can make an Amazon drone. Nice. I might have to see what this pneumatic craft stuff does, because there's quite a lot of it. There's all those plants and stuff too, which I can't get the keybind to work for some reason. Alright, so 1 barrel managed to get every single one of those, so I only need 1 barrel. There we go. Nice. Now, what does this tell me? 61,000 out of 256,000. These drums hold a lot. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you have any suggestions, let me know. Hope to see you guys later. Bye!
Let's go. Also, grab that copper. Grab the copper. Because
I want to pick first. Let's make a pick.
No. Okay, I'm making a pick.
What?
Come over here and give me some wood planks.
Ah! He's shooting laser beams at me! Or lightning bolts.
Good. I need you to find the copper, though.
He's eating the
I'm eating guts, yeah. What the fuck? What the hell are you doing?
He got peckish.
Well, that takes care of that.